Hello and welcome to the Precious Plan, an initiative to support working women who are planning to start a family in their 30s. Well, I'm Sophie, founder of Hearty Mums, and I'll be your host for this inaugural online conference. And this week, we'll have a variety of experts who will come together to share their insights on how you can improve your chances of conceiving a healthy baby and have an enjoyable pregnancy naturally. Also, you have made a big decision to be a parent, and we are here to help you. Well, you want to enjoy your preconception journey because it's the most precious and intimate journey for you and your partner. And you want to carry your baby and prepare for his or her arrival with peace of mind. There's so much you desire for this precious journey, and maybe also so many questions and so many doubts or even fears. When will I conceive? Am I doing it right? Is there anything wrong with me? Will I be able to carry my baby to full term, and will I deliver a healthy baby? Will I be able to manage my family and my career and my baby? You may be overwhelmed with information and advice, and suddenly everything just seems too much. Well, I have been through this and I totally understand you. Well, we know that you may have so many questions, and that's why we have created this conference just for you. Well, if you are at this stage of planning for a family, and I would like to invite you over the next few days just to journey with us and discover how you can create the best environment for you and your future baby. So why is creating a holistic environment for your baby so important? Well, here's my story. I had a very gentle and peaceful pregnancy for my first child, and she was born healthy, and she was a breeze to care for. She was happy, she was satisfied, and she met all her developmental milestones. On the other hand, I had a rather tumultuous second pregnancy. I was often stressed and dissatisfied, lack of sleep, and always rushing from one place to another. I was so focused on my career that I hardly bonded with my baby. So sadly, the pregnancy was less than ideal, and she was born feisty, needy, and she suffered from a health condition for several years. I remember sitting on a couch one day and just bursting into tears. Those were like the darkest days of my life, and having to juggle my career, a young child, and a critically ill baby was awful. I aged 10 years over the very short period of time. I fared poorly at work, and I lost my family life, and worst of all, I lost myself. So if only I knew. But back then, I did hear about how being stressed or pregnant could be detrimental to one's pregnancy and could affect the unborn child. I read about how being stressed could lead to pre or postnatal depression. And of course, I wanted to avoid that. But I had no idea what I had to know to give the best for my child. I was ill informed, I was not prepared, even though it was my second pregnancy. Well, thankfully today, the internet is full of information and resources, and but there just isn't a consolidated platform where you could just go out there and just find all the information you need, especially when it comes to natural pregnancy and conception. So you may know about nutrition and exercise, but do you know exactly what kind of nutrition and what kind of movement would be useful for you at this stage? And are you informed about your own fertility cycle or primal birth influences? And how would one lower their chances of miscarriage? And how do your thoughts and emotions actually affect your preconception journey? So a holistic approach to conception is first being connected with your intention. It's not about nutrition alone or massage alone. It's looking at your mind and your body, and being a new you. And as they say, if you want to be pregnant, behave as if you're pregnant. So I would want nothing more than for you to have an enjoyable preconception journey because it is just so precious. And I know finding information can be daunting and also time consuming. So we have specially gathered Singapore's best preconception holistic wellness experts to make this process easy and informative for you. And all you have to do is have all, just follow us on this 1 week journey and you have all your questions answered and maybe even more. So every speaker will be sharing their golden nuggets and useful tips that you may love to implement in your life. And this conference is not just for women planning to conceive, it's for any mom and mom to be who wants to care about themselves and their family, who want to implement a holistic approach in their life. So I'm so glad that you're joining us. And good news should be shared. So please do share this conference with your family, with your friends, and your relatives so that they can all benefit from it. It would be one of the best gifts that you could give them. And they would get useful tips to apply in their lives, and they would gain greater knowledge on how to nurture a happy, healthy family. And best of all, you will have accountability buddies to journey with you, and people to share and implement the new ways of living together with you. So at the end of this conference, all our attendees will be receiving a bonus gift. So do stick with us till the end to receive this. And well, here's to the best start for your baby. I'm Sophie signing off, and I'm looking forward to seeing you over the next few days.